Champion, we are finally here. After all the talk, the 15 different episodes on Murda Mook versus Verb, the intense back and forth and debates with many different artists, many different beloved guests. We also have Jazz, the rapper, here. Thank you for, coming to this ceremony, because this is what this is right now. It's a ceremony. I'm not sure if you guys notice it or not, but again, real fast shout out to, Rare Breed Entertainment, ARP, Shata, Lawrence, Brick by Brick. We've seen you come in the game from, 2013. Mm-hmm. I first graced one of y'all events, I think in 2014. To see you come to this moment, it's beautiful. I was in attendance, beautiful vibe. All praise go to you guys. But Murda Mook versus Verb went
talk about
down. Let's get into it. I mean, wow, it's a cake here. Y'all want to ask me why I got a cake here?
No.
Why do you have a cake?
It's a new day in battle rap. Things have changed. The things have shifted. It's a different day and age here. You know what I mean?
What shifted?
We have a new person in the rafters now. You know what I'm saying? I think this cake right now is in favor of Verb.
Is the bow tie? What is this? Is this real bow tie?
Yeah, it's champion. Custom cakes. Should I blow it out?
That's fine.
You gonna blow it out?
Well, I believe the cake is warranted.
Okay.
For a good battle. Let's celebrate a good battle.
Yeah, celebrate a good battle on top of Verb winning.
See, that's where let's celebrate a good battle.
I think we could celebrate. How did Verb say in the third round? Y'all have company. God tier, y'all have company.
Y'all company.
Yeah, y'all company.
I'll give him that.
Yeah, usually when to get there, you got to beat somebody to get there.
You can have a good fight.
Okay, so
we close the laptop.
I close because I want everybody to see. We talked about. I'm
not wearing the shirt, guys.
Right, but I did my due diligence.
Yeah.
And I went and got a shirt, and as you can see, I went and got a shirt. And if you guys can read at home, this shirt says Verb did great.
Okay.
Good job. But then also, I got something on the back of the shirt.
What's the back of the shirt?
And I don't know if you guys can see what this is.
They can see it says Mook 2-1.
Thank you, Mook 2-1. And
that's your MO. Okay.
I gotta give Verb his praise.
That's your MO. Okay.
I gotta give Verb his praise.
I got it. That's your MO. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I get it. Can I give Verb his praise? I mean, looks like delicious cupcakes.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's
a celebration.
I'm giving Verb his praise. I think he did very well. He did way better than I expected. He actually made Mook bleed in the first round.
More than bleed.
He actually took a round. Mook hasn't lost a round in 10 years. Yeah. So I gotta give Verb his praise. Yeah. Verb, salute to you. You did very well. You sat up here. You said it was going to be different, and it was different. You did a very good job. Kudos to you. Yeah. Very good job.
Shout out to Mook. You did a very good job, even though I think the expectations for you were extremely high. You came in the ring and did what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? We can get into the fact that you had a 20-minute round with no stumbles, no chokes, nothing.
That's amazing.
Beautiful, you know what I mean? You're very long-winded and consistent. I congratulate you on coming back and performing to a good level. Yeah, you can blow it out there. There we go. So, good morning, Jack. They gonna kill you alive. Hold on.
Yo, these trick candles, bro. You set me up.
You got to blow harder than that, Jazz.
I can hear him. You wouldn't blow. You can't even blow like that.
Oh,
when
my
pop
God.
the cherry, I can.
It's
like that's got a new line black.
You set me up. The plastic was soft.
Talking about a gun, you wouldn't even blow if you was Jazz.
I mean, that's probably edible too.
Somebody gonna have a bar for you on that one.
Yeah. But back to what we were saying. Yeah, Mook, I think Mook did great. I think the expectations y'all had of him was definitely God level.
I agree.
He's going 4 years, but I think he came in and did great.
I feel like with Mook, like you said, coming in, everybody got this expectation of him to be past God level. You know what I mean? And that's not. It's bad and it's good. Like, it's good because obviously y'all know that he's really good, but it's bad because if you don't do anything close to that, it ain't gonna be good enough.
Okay.
It's just like when you do great in a battle, your next battle, they're expecting you to be great. And if you're not, it's like, well, they're not the same. Yeah. So it was a gift and a curse for him. Yeah. Like I said, I feel like the battle was great. It was amazing. It's one of the best battles I've seen in a long time.
Definitely.
Probably since Rum Nitty and Iron.
I feel like the weight of the battle is, puts it up there too. I feel like it was... it sets the tone for a lot of things.
When I saw the battle announced, I was like...
I was happy.
I didn't get it. But then, Verb King promo.
King promo.
Verb is King promo.
Yeah.
Like Captain Marketable. I was watching his tweets. I'm like, hold on now. I think I want to see this battle now.
Every day,
like, you know,
something every day.
So it was exciting. Great battle, y'all. Great battle.
My rebuttal to the expectations of Mook. You got to think he put that on himself too. In every interview, he's saying that he's gonna do Verb very bad.
That's true.
People that heard his rounds were tweeting out and saying, pretty bad for.
I don't like when people tweet stuff like that because then you kind of setting the person up. Like,
but I like that. It's selling a fight. I like that.
It's selling it.
We expecting something,
right? If you don't do that, what people expecting,
you fail.
You watching Shout Out to 15 Minutes of Fame? They got interviews where Mook and Verb is facing off. His manager's walking up like, "You're done, man." Like he's talking to Verb like you're just a dead piece of meat here. Like you're going. I mean, you're gonna do. At least you're gonna be able to do Bliss Part 2. You know, and how he's talking, like it's confirmed that he's gone. So you gotta get in the battle. We gotta see something like that. I need to hear it, Tech. I need to hear it, please.
The battle.
How do you want to approach this entire thing right here?
The battle lived up to the hype. It over exceeded the hype. It was a great battle.
I think it lived up to the hype.
To me, and this has nothing to do with the battle. This has to do with overall battle rap overall period. And I gotta throw this in there because I think it's needed.
Okay.
The walking, the theme music, and the walk. Like I'm watching you were there.
What was it? Yeah.
You were there. I'm watching the pay-per-view at home.
Mm-hmm.
When you announce Murda Mook and Verb, they can't just go on stage.
Right.
Like there has to be some theatrics behind it. Like dress it up. I'm at home. Like I want to hear Rocky music. I want to see Verb walk. Not even you can't even get them a camera shot of them walking in. At least Verb play one of your tracks off Bliss when you coming out. Your theme music. Mook, put one of your songs.
Maybe they can't do it though.
They can do it. They just choose not to do it.
Okay, the league ties into that too. But what I will say is this, we talk about the last event, Pat Stay versus Verb was a setup. So what I'm saying in retrospect to that was that I just saw Verb on stage. I didn't see Verb walk up. I didn't see nothing.
That was my first time seeing him that night. He was just on stage.
He was just on stage. It seemed like he just magically clicked and was there.
Right.
I'm like, where Verb come from? He was there with the yellow jacket. So I'm like, so how did he just pop up? Mm-hmm. But I see Mook. Yeah. I see the lights.
Mook made the
intro from here to there.
Right.
It was a setup. Right? It was a setup. That's the
star.
words you use, huh?
Mook is special attraction.
Okay.
He's a star.
So it was set up.
And at the same time, Verb was probably just ready to go. You could tell Verb attitude of Verb, let's go. Like, I want to rap.
I'm in your house.
He's not with all the
I'm in your house.
walking and all that. So I can see that. And Mook is like, Mook is, he's a star. Like, he knows he bring that.
I seen 10 people walking behind him. The lights is like, So
my take on it, and I give my thoughts. I have so many notes down here.
I have a whole list too.
To me, Murda Mook won this battle. As you can see on the shirt, I have Murda Mook 2-1. I have Murda Mook in second and third. And I think
in the second and third.
I think Murda Mook clearly won the third, and I think Murda Mook.
I don't think Murda Mook clearly won anything.
He clearly won a third. Can I finish?
I don't think Murda Mook clearly won anything.
And I think Murda Mook won the second. And to me, I feel like Murda Mook's alcohol scheme was better than anything Verb said in the second. And furthermore,
are you out your mind?
Hold on, let me finish. And furthermore, Verb dropped the ball in a second. We seen Verb quit. Verb got booed a little bit, and then 2-3 bars later, he was calling time on himself.
Oh,
yes, I watched the battle.
Did you watch it?
Yes, I watched the battle.
In your glasses, there's no prescription. In mine, there's a prescription. I actually need.
I watched the whole
You
battle.
Didn't see it right properly.
Look, all right, so
you're saying the best lines came from Mook?
So
I can argue that every round.
I said in that second round.
He said the alcohol scheme was better than
anything Verb said in the second round. But
see, now you're about to make Mook get mad at me.
Can I go ahead?
I'm gonna say one thing and throw it back to you. So you're saying the alcohol scheme was the best thing said
in round two.
Rounds two.
Yes. The whole setup.
See, you and Mook have been drinking that whiskey business.
Okay.
Whiskey.
It doesn't matter. It led up to it. Wasn't nothing wrong with that line.
There's nothing wrong with that line.
Risky business wasn't nothing wrong with that line.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know whiskey
wasn't nothing
business
wrong with
was
the
meant
line.
to be risky business until people tweeted me.
Wasn't nothing wrong with that line.
What you mean nothing wrong? Risky.
Doesn't matter. Whiskey
what you mean,
it's tied into his whole alcohol scheme. We're not going to nitpick here.
Huh?
We're not going to sit here and nitpick.
You're nitpicking because Verb.
He had Black Panther Wakanda bars, so we're not.
No, he didn't have bars. He had an approach. Okay. That approach was masterful.
Okay.
That approach was masterful. You're T'Challa.
See, Mook. You see, this is what it is. Mook was already in the negative with the fans, and I call this the red.
No!
Yes, he was.
I disagree.
Can I finish?
Oh,
Can I
my
finish?
goodness.
You gotta let me finish.
Let's go!
Let me finish.
Please.
Everybody wanted to see Mook lose because listen, Mook has been playing this game with the fans for years and years and years. Are you going to battle? Or if Mook didn't battle Surf, the fans been wanting to see him battle Surf. Yeah. The majority of people blame Murda Mook for that battle not happening. So he's already in the red, in the negative with the fans. They're getting tired of Mook. Fans are getting tired of Murda Mook. They're upset with him. You know why they're upset with him? Because they can't control him.
Who said that? Who said that?
I know fans control everything that happens. They control whatever goes on. Look at Summer Madness 7. They had Summer Madness 8 because the fans didn't like Summer Madness 7. All of a sudden, URL got to change the whole game plan and push Summer Madness 8 way back. Who made that happen? The fans made that happen.
The battle rappers by being trash.
And the fans saying that they were trash. The fans control everything. They can't control Murda Mook. For 4 years, they want to see Sue Surf versus Murda Mook, and it hasn't happened yet. They don't like things. They don't like things they can't control. Okay. So they don't like.
Let me know you're from my brother.
You cutting me off here.
I gotta talk too, Tech. I gotta talk too. I gotta talk.
So what I'm saying is, the majority of the fans, when a battle happens, when they want a battle happen, it happens. They get what they want. Murda Mook, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen with Murda Mook. Murda Mook is that family member that missed way too many cookouts. He's that cousin. He's that bougie cousin. He's that bougie cousin that never shows up to any family.
You're talented.
He never shows up to any family events. While Verb is that cousin who's at every cookout, putting the nephews in the headlocks, cooking on the grill, drinking beer.
Sounds good.
This is the truth.
And you look good saying it.
This is the truth. Verb is in the house. He's with the family. He's doing all the things while Murda Mook is that bougie cousin that barely shows up.
Seconds.
But then guess what? The bougie cousin finally comes along. He finally comes to one cookout. The cousin that sits by himself, talks about everybody, Murda Mook finally comes. And guess what? One of the cousins finally stand up to the bougie cousin. And here comes Verb. He finally stood up to him. That whole family roll about Verb. You finally told that bougie mother. You finally told him all. Everybody in the house is cheering. When Murda Mook walks out the house storming, they're all cheering Verb. Verb, you finally stood up to him. That bougie, that bully, that bad cousin. This is what happened. The fans think Murda Mook are bougie, and they're very, very tired of him. And that is what you see online.
That's what's in your head. That's not what happened online.
You don't see.
That's not what's happened online.
You don't see fans breaking lyrics down.
First, fans are breaking lyrics down. It's looking bad.
Murda Mook got booed 10 lines in. What did he do to get more?
What did he get booed 10 lines in? He got chairs from the first round. Hold on. Before you get to that, let me rebuttal what you said.
Oh, go ahead.
You're saying the fans are, he's a negative of Murda Mook? No,
he's in the red.
You talking about before they battle?
Mook is.
So you said before they battle?
Mook is in the red.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
Every face-off, Murda Mook is winning.
Who cares?
The press. That's what he's talking about. The press conference, Murda Mook is winning.
It means nothing.
Murda Mook is so much the hero.
He's not.
He's talking. No. That's not. Let's go back to the facts. No. Give me 30 seconds. Murda Mook is so much the hero in the press conference. He's coming at Champion Nights. I'm getting hit. Smack is getting hit. Let's go Murda Mook. He's the hero. Again, back to me being the stage, me being in the building. Verb comes on stage, no one knows. Everybody sees Mook. The second Mook put the do-rags on, so if he's so much negative,
awareness.
Huh?
Go ahead. That was ring awareness. Ring awareness. Him putting that was brilliant.
No. If he's so much negative, he puts the do-rag on. He said, "Yo."
No, we're not saying that. We're not saying that. Okay. You're thinking about, like, let's say Avery when he's in New York on like Summer Madness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's the villain. Mook is not the villain
at all.
But it's people that people are still gonna be fair. I feel like with the do-rag, we was waiting for the do-rag.
Of course.
Period.
So you're negative.
No,
that means nothing.
I agree that a lot of fans don't like Mook for many reasons, and that's a few of them.
So we're gonna pretend that everybody like Verb now.
No, not at all.
No, but he's
the most hated person in New York.
Verb is battling the perfect person. He's battling somebody that's disliked more than him. At this point in time, people don't like Murda Mook. They want to see him lose.
Honestly, it seems
they want to see him. It's the same thing with Mayweather. They want to see Mayweather lose. They don't like him.
But Verb is part of the newer school, so he has more people on his side.
I think Verb's lyrics is why everybody's on his side. That's what I think. That's my assessment, Tech.
So Mook has nothing to do with it.
It might have something to do with it, but I think what happened on that stage, everything was set up for Mook to win cleanly, and he just didn't carry out what he's supposed to do.
What was set up for him to win clearly?
Nothing was set up clearly.
Nothing was set up.
Listen,
what was set up?
all Verb had to do was go in there and don't choke.
You said he wouldn't win a what?
That's all he had to do.
But that's not what you're saying in predictions, Tech.
I'm saying
that's not what you said. You said he wouldn't win a bar.
He wouldn't win a.
He wouldn't win. You said.
Verb did way better than what I expected.
So why are we saying this?
He did very good.
Why are we saying this? But in the predictions,
he did.
So this would have sounded great if we were saying this in the predictions.
But he did very good.
This would have everything you're saying right now would have sounded great if we were saying this in predictions that Mook is the most hated, Mook is all this. That's not what we were saying in predictions.
Yeah.
We know
for a fact, Mook. I don't have to say that.
Now we see it. When the match is over, now we see it.
We already knew this. We already knew this. We know. First of all, I've been mad at Mook. Like, I've been wanting to see Sue Surf versus Mook happen.
Okay.
And I've been disgusted with Mook because it hasn't happened. So I know how the fans think. They're tired of Murda Mook. They don't want anybody to have more power than them. This can't be. We're the fans. We control. If we want you to go up there and dance and skip, you're going to dance up there and skip for us. And Murda Mook ain't doing it. And they're upset.
So they were upset. So wouldn't they be happy now that he's in the ring? Why are we reverting to this?
No, they're happy.
We're happy. He's in the ring. He's battling
they're
now.
happy.
So you're saying they were mad at him because he wasn't in the ring. So he's in the ring now.
He's in the ring. He's in the ring. He's in the ring.
Now it makes them see like, all right, finally. Let's see it now.
You know,
that's how it goes, man.
And I'm looking.
That's how it goes. Because I know that position. I know that position. My next battle, like, I ain't gonna take 4 years, but it's like, yo, Jazz, we're waiting. And at this point, when I do it, my real fans, they're gonna rock with me, but the rest of them like, all right, fine, let's see what you got. What you doing? Okay. Like, you're already not in the red, but you're already losing with the fans. That's how it go.
Okay, so you're saying that's how it goes. Well, that's the cards that's been dealt to you. Why couldn't you handle it?
He did handle it. He handled it very well.
You taking the word right out of my mouth.
Disagree.
He handled it very well.
Let's talk about round one.
He handled it.
Y'all want to get into this?
Yes.
Very.
I mean, before you even say nothing, he clearly lost the first round. That's not even a debate.
He handled it.
That's not even a debate.
Well,
how he handled something.
You see my shirt?
The only
clip did great.
We're talking about Mook handling something very well, but the only round that's clear in the entire battle to give away to somebody belongs to Verb. We can debate the second. We can debate the third, but who wants to debate the first?
Let's go through this because I see where. Look, congratulations on Verb for finally giving Murda Mook losing a round in 10 years. Praise to him, but that does not mean he won the battle. But praise to him. Verb did better than anybody else that Murda Mook faced in 10 years. That doesn't mean he won the battle. It doesn't.
Shout out to Mickey Fax. Mickey Fax had something to do, regarding his wife, so he couldn't be here. But I wanted to, tit for tat, nitpick for nitpick to do this. But let me see what you have. Let me see what you have.
So let's. To me, I feel like Verb's pace was better than Mook's, and that is the truth. I feel like the way Verb structured and paced his rap
for the entire battle
was better than Mook.
For the entire battle,
material was better than Verb. Period.
Oh, I love it.
There's no way around it.
So now his material is better. So now we choose to approach battle rap bar for bar now. Now we choose to approach battle rap bar for bar.
Not to discredit the high school dropouts that were in the crowd at RBE event.
What high school dropouts?
Because I tell you,
I was there.
I tell you one thing. Murda Mook got real big loud reactions for lines that weren't that good and they weren't that clever. He said they weren't that, and Verb got the crowd roared. Verb said, "Let a Lego my ego," and the crowd went off. They went They went nuts. Listen.
So do you want me to get petty here?
No, I'm listening.
If you get petty with Verb again, I'm gonna get petty with Mook.
I'm listening.
Do you want? I want to meet Mickey Fax to do this. So get petty with Verb again.
Mook said some average stuff, and the crowd went nuts. But as soon as he said some intricate, some dope stuff. Oh yeah, that was cute.
That's battle rap. You gotta set it up to the punch, right?
Okay.
I thought Mook is the master. He should know this.
What's set up to the punch?
Mook should know this, right?
Yeah, he did, and he won the battle.
He's the top of the game. He should know when to set up and deliver a punch in a certain way.
First of all, Mook lost the first, but the first is still close.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Let's go through the rounds because we go all day. First of all, I love every moment of this battle. Battle's great. Great battle. I'm glad they gave us a great Mook. Y'all can get off Mook's back now because he finally gave y'all a great battle.
That's a fact.
In 10 years, he's all the other battles he's been blowing people out the water. Now y'all finally got a battle that got replay value. In 10 years, he's finally giving you a battle with replay value. Round 1, Mook from the rip. What does he do? Ring awareness, showman, showing why he's special attraction, why he gets paid the big bucks, why the streamer's doing so many numbers.
Put on a do-rag.
Okay, why Busta Rhymes and the money Floyd Mayweather and all those guys that tuned in.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Why they tuned in?
Why is that pertain?
What they tuned in for?
That's great. That's great. Everything you say, but it doesn't pertain to the battle.
Okay.
The actual of who won. So that's great.
Okay.
I'll give you that. But it doesn't pertain to the battle of who actually won. Go ahead, though.
So
go ahead, please.
So Mook got a line, talking Beasley, smack niggas, stay in your place. I thought that was fire.
You skipping over that made a mistake?
You know, we know that line. He said rare breed was the medium to cater the plate. This beef about to get done well. Y'all about to see the vegan done. Made a mistake. That was fire.
I love that.
He said, they say, Mook, you went overboard. Of course, that's how you make sure. They say, Mook, you went, that's how you.
And that's the craziest thing we've ever heard.
No, I just said that. I didn't say that. I said that's fire. That's how you make sure. Like, that's crazy. Anywho, he said.
You have a long night, Tech.
Let's pick up the pace.
Talk to me.
Chase gave a nigga from the Lou the baton, Louis Vuitton, from the Lou to baton. Well, I got no problem. It's gonna look like the bottom after I stop blood out of him. Crazy. You get where I'm going.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
I got that line. That was okay.
He said, Mr. Bucket, Mr. Easy Bucket, stupid. This feet you win, a Christian Lubin. For the win, I'm shooing. That was crazy. That Patrick giving the layup. Oh, this is a layup for Murda Mook. He said the detention chalk lines. Mad times I show him the ropes now. This is where Chaz ties. Come on.
Thought that was dope.
I like
Chaz ties a kid. This is where Chaz. That was crazy. He said, imagine your kids playing peekaboo with you. I see you.
No.
Fire.
That's crazy. Yo.
Fire.
That is crazy. Like,
Murda Mook got you sound like Danny Myers. Yikes.
He said,
watch that.
He said after you decided to stop eating meat, that put you right, and then it put you right in front of the goat.
That was. I think that was like the best line of the round to me.
Of his round.
Okay. Like I love that line.
Right. His insurance scheme was crazy. I'm insuring. That's one of your quotes. Well, if progressive punchlines, policy for your rhymes, morning sunshine. That whole setup was crazy. Then he started getting booed after that. Like they booed him after that. That insurance scheme was crazy.
Say the line that got him booed.
He said I'm insuring. I'm insuring. This one of your quotes because he was talking about something that Verb said. He said, "Well, if progressive punchlines," and then he had a policy for your rhymes, and he said something more than sunshine. Whatever it was a whole insurance scheme about quotes and all of that, and it all tied into what Verb said prior to that, and he got booed
because it wasn't good.
Okay, whatever.
So now, Murda Mook in New York, we're justifying him getting booed?
The diacritic line was fire.
He got booed. What did he get booed for? There was no point. There was no reason for him to get booed at all.
He's Murda Mook in New York.
When Verb got booed, it was warranted. He started talking about when he grab a gun, he get hard and all that. They was like, "Yo, shut up."
So you skipping to the third? You skipping to the second and third round?
I'm just saying. Averb's booed, and Verb started crying. Oh, y'all hating on me.
So Mook wasn't crying.
No, he just kept rapping. They show Verb love the whole battle.
Cool. You got to break this apart properly because
Mook. When Mook was complaining, he was complaining about the touching. He wasn't complaining about the booing.
He said, "All right, hold up, wait a minute." He kept rapping. When Verb got booed, he got booed because he said a pause-worthy line, and they booed him. And then he starts saying, "See, here go the hate. This is what I'm talking about." That's that sassy Verb coming out again. That's what Verb does. He's on stage being very sassy and doing all this.
Mook is this
That's
sassy,
what he
being
does.
aggressive, touching, doing all this, all up in the face?
Nah.
What's Murda Mook doing?
Nah.
We're talking about these lines, and why is he so aggressive with these lines?
See, Verb, that crowd showed him so much love. And the minute he said something that was warranted, the boo was warranted, he got real mad with them real fast. Oh, fuck y'all. Y'all hating on me.
Nah.
He acts like a child.
Nah.
Okay.
So I can't see Murda Mook. See, I know you watching this. The way he said it, I gotta say Murda Mook is a child too.
No, he's not.
Why is Murda Mook? Verb came up on this seat and said he's gonna be talking during his rounds.
No, he's not.
Why is Mook talking during Averb's rounds?
Verb was talking too. Verb was talking too. Yes, he was.
Why is he talking during his rounds?
Verb was talking too.
Why is Murda Mook talking during his rounds?
Intensity.
He said. Okay. In the first round, this is how I know Murda Mook.
I'm not done.
You making me jump into the entire battle now. So we've seen.
I'm not done with the first round.
He came to the battle with the wrong game plan, with the wrong approach. Because as soon as Verb is spending his first round talking personal, get into what we need to hear about. You say, oh man, if I'd have did that. We probably wanted you that. Nobody said you got to go bar for bar the entire battle. So why is Murda Mook stopping Verb mid-round, the first round?
Okay.
Huh?
Can I finish my line?
You can't answer
They both were cutting each other. He's gonna dial this up. He's dialing it up. Dial it up.
Go ahead.
He said he had the case of mistaken identity, jail bars, in a sense. Now you can't bail because you don't know the issue in for. That was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Mistaken identity. You got booked for mistaken identity. You can't make bail because you don't know what you in for. That was crazy. Y'all need to people need to just literally wake up.
I didn't get that. I heard the line.
We need to wake up on Murda Mook, but we sleep on Chilla Jones.
I mean, look, Murda Mook is fire. You talking about Chilla Jones? You can't even put those two in the same room.
Oh, with this battle you can.
No, you can't.
Because Murda Mook is scheming round 1, 2, and all 3.
Murda Mook is God tier special
schemes
level.
way better than Murda Mook.
Don't even put
That's what he's
Chilla
doing.
Jones.
I can now.
I can. Chilla Jones in the same category as Murda Mook.
They're in the same category.
No, they're not.
They're in the same category.
No, they're not.
And
you clearly didn't eat your Wheaties this morning. You didn't eat your Wheaties this morning.
I guarantee you Chilla Jones is somewhere tight.
He better be tight, because he ain't in the limelight.
Chilla Jones like, y'all don't break down my battles like this.
Because it ain't warranted.
What you mean it ain't warranted?
It ain't warranted.
So you're saying that Murda Mook deserves special treatment? That's what you're saying?
Absolutely.
You're tripping.
Absolutely.
Once you get in the ring, all is fair. All is fair.
Murda Mook trended number 4 in the world.
That's great.
Should I pull it out? I'll send you a screenshot of it. I'll send you a screenshot of it.
Congratulations.
Trended number 4.
That's great.
Only he can do that.
I love it.
Only he can do that.
What does that got to do?
Do not ever put Chilla Jones and Murda Mook in the same sentence.
What does that got to do?
Ever.
What does that got to do pertaining to the actual battle? Nothing.
You brought him out. You can't bring Murda Mook up in Chilla. You cannot bring a Honda Civic up with a Maybach. Don't do it. I don't want to hear about it. Get him out of here. Get that car out of here.
But he schemes better, sir.
Bro.
What's under the hood?
The engine.
Huh? The engine, yeah. I'm pretty sure Chilla Jones has a better engine than Murda Mook.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he don't.
You seen a Ferrari drive around with the engine's not even there. Engine's not even in place. Try your best right now. Go ahead. Continue trying your best.
Said all the clever stuff Mook said, and then the crowd, and I had this in all the clever stuff that he said prior to that, and the crowd cheered for walkie-talkie 10-4. Like, are we serious? Walkie-talkie.
No.
So now this is a written battle?
Listen. The setup was fire, right? And being there, I reacted because, like, when you there, it's lit. Like, you got the momentum. But when I watched it over, I was like, walkie-talkie. It was like, oh.
That's kind of shot.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, you just get you got the momentum going. You know what I mean?
And they went crazy.
Okay.
But there was a lot of other lines that was better than that line.
So all you're telling me is that Murda Mook hasn't mastered. He's rusty. He hasn't mastered crowd control.
Well, he hasn't.
You gotta know
he
how to
hasn't
set up
mastered dumbing down. He hasn't mastered dumbing down.
No, setting up and giving it to the crowd properly.
He hasn't dumbing down.
So why is he? I'm over heads. I'm over heads.
Clearly explained. It's everything here is clearly explained.
Professional battle rappers know when to land a hit and not.
The puzzle, the crossword puzzle, the verb that wasn't fire when he started talking about the crossword, the puzzle, the verb, the action, all that wasn't crazy. Okay, you don't think it's
that wasn't crazy.
The brown rusty 4/4 MP3s.
Did he even rhyme when he said the crosswords?
Who cares?
Did he even rhyme? Who cares about not rhyming?
He said,
"Oh my God!"
You know what Calico said?
You tripping?
If it's real rap, it ain't got to rhyme no more.
It was metaphors.
He said rusty. He said the brown rusty 4/4 MP3 CDs ain't around no more.
I like that.
MP3 CDs ain't. What are we talking about here? But you want to keep talking about Verb. But go ahead.
I feel like Mook Pen was crazy in that round. Like, no. What I'm saying is, like, I didn't expect
JC stand up. Diddy might stand up.
I didn't expect to be as connected as it was in this battle. It was everything was connected, son. Yeah, Mook Pen, like, it was impeccable. Like, watching it over, everything was connected. Every single thing. Like, to me, like, the only thing I can say that I ain't really like about Mook was his delivery wasn't fluent.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't fluid. It wasn't fluid. Like it, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. We know what you
but
mean.
also he had some reaches like walkie talkie. He went walk it like he talk it. But that's the only two
You
things.
skipping over that, sir?
No, he said.
We talked about that.
I mean, but you didn't break down the fact that it may have been a reach.
He said it was. But he said it was whack.
He said walk. That's the stuff you get a 10 for. Like you get a 10 for. Like.
But yeah, that's the only two things about Mook in this battle that was like, all right. But like I said, the pen was crazy, and they're both writers. Mook and Verb are both writers. So at the end of the day, we're paying attention to what they're saying.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was fire. That was fire. The MP3 CDs ain't around
more.
It's dope. I'm just, you know, I'm watching these two. It's so dope that we finally discover schemes. Like, wow. Schemes.
Yeah. The magic
schemes.
What about the magic schemes?
Oh no, I didn't know about schemes.
What about the magic schemes?
What schemes?
The reel it in, persuade you, tell them back, bring it back. The reel you in. Remember that wasn't crazy.
That was fire.
Was it crazy? Was it crazy? No, it wasn't crazy.
I'm still in the first round. I'm still in the first round.
That was crazy.
What about crazy?
The reel you win. That wasn't crazy.
You saying crazy?
That wasn't crazy to you?
You saying crazy?
Yeah.
It was cool.
Nah. You gotta give him
everything
cool.
Mook is doing is crazy.
Man.
I don't think everything was crazy, but that was crazy.
The custom model, the Mike Tyson trainer.
Yeah.
I'll put you in a box, custom model. Yeah.
So, all we see out the window now.
The diacritic line you talked about.
The custom model. I think I heard Romney say that.
The diacritic line.
I don't know.
The diacritic line. And the
we see out the window now.
The soldier, army,
I thought that was
captain,
fire.
the general, the ranks, all that. You want the war to change. You number one to get in the pool. You want the war to change. You just number one to
fire.
You just gotta be number one.
I don't even think I caught all of that. That's crazy.
Oh, it's fire.
Soldiers, the generals, the captains.
Yeah.
Because he's Captain Marketable. He went.
Yeah. Everything was connected, yo.
I'll close it out. Dope round for Mook. Great content. I'll close it out. Because I can go on.
Mook had a solid round. And what we said with January, solid rounds can be beat.
It wasn't solid at all. It was great.
Solid rounds can be beat.
Solid rounds can be beat.
I don't think his first round
the crowd was saying it was open after the first round.
It was fire.
It can be beat.
Okay.
A-Verb was happy when the round was done. If your opponent's happy when the round is done, that's
because A-Verb judged battles on crowd reaction. That's a new day and age. These new fans go, ooh, he got more oohs and ahs. He won that. That's what they do. Ooh, Mook got 3 eyes. Verb got 5 eyes. He won that round too. That's what the new fans do. And you're turning into a new fan, sir. You've been around for a very long time. You turning into a new fan.
Not at all. Ooh, let's call it for what it is. Murda Mook took the wrong approach.
Oh my
God. Bar to bar to. No, so you talking about a whole bunch of bars?
Perfect approach.
Because what was the narrative?
If the fans were yelling, if the fans were yelling and screaming after every line Murda Mook said,
but they weren't.
I could put a laugh track. I could put a crowd behind. I could put a crowd of speaker behind Murda Mook and have it cheer after every line, and it'll be the greatest thing. It'll be the greatest thing you've ever heard in the world. But go ahead.
You took the wrong approach. This is why A-Verb in the first round can paint a narrative. You're not even rebuttal on that, and then in the second round, when you get to the second round, you're not saying anything about what Verb is saying.
A-Verb's first round was fire.
And he clearly won that. I mean, so can we break down the bars too for Verb? Can we do the same way? As soon as you slip, I'm chiming in.
Verb starts off by giving Mook his prize. He had the Black Panther. I like that angle.
No, you hear what you said? I like that angle.
It's still old, but I like it. Everybody.
It's not old.
Everybody uses it.
They use Wakanda bar. It's not about a bar. It's about an approach. You're T'Challa.
Everybody uses it.
It's time for me to dethrone you.
Everybody uses that.
Murda Mook is the king, the god, right? It's an angle. He's painting narrative perception. Murda Mook didn't do that in the entire first round. What we know Murda Mook for?
In the first round?
Huh? Murda Mook?
What you mean?
Murda Mook didn't have angle in the first round.
He angled all throughout the first round.
The last bar we just went over was...
That was bars.
But it was the angle of him being Captain Marketable. He's a captain.
He angled a few times in the first round.
That's not an angle.
Yes, it is an angle.
We know what an angle is.
It's an approach. It's an angle. It's an approach.
Angle is breaking down your character demean. Murda Mook didn't do this until the third round. He went bar for bar in the first.
He didn't get those bars out of nowhere. He got it from him being called the captain.
It was bars. There was schemes. There was no angles. There was no approach. So when Verb in the first 30 seconds of his round, he's demeaning his perception. He's breaking him down as a person. What Murda Mook is known for, but we get it from A-Verb?
He really broke down anything.
Yes, he did.
He said you compared him to Black Panther, which is a
because he's a king.
And everybody watches that movie.
We paint Murda Mook as a god. He's a king, is he not?
Verb thinks he's a god and a king.
Verb did.
You two too.
I don't think Verb's a god or a king.
You said Mook is.
Mook
you said the greatest of all time.
He is. He's a GOAT.
So we gotta address that.
I don't think anybody's
beautiful.
a god. But
not a guy. Come on, the GOAT, the greatest of all
the
time.
GOAT.
Verb addresses that in the first 30 seconds, and he breaks that down so perfect. I said he had to break down the aura. What did Verb do in the first round? He broke down the aura. but about halfway through the round, you see Murda Mook getting easily offended. You're not one of us. How many people you brought on the podcast? Not one of us.
I like that line.
That hits harder than anything. Anything.
What are you talking about?
Murda Mook said.
No, it didn't. It was good. It was a cute line.
That's a cute line.
It's a cute line. Yes. A cute line. What does Verb do for St. Louis? Nothing. Verb thinks about himself all day long. That's a cute line.
See, matter of fact, I'm gonna let you go. You said that, right? That's dope.
It's a cute line. A cute.
Hold. I like the fact that you said that. You said Verb doesn't do anything for St. Louis.
No.
Right? That did sound great coming from Murda Mook, but Murda Mook didn't do that. So that's off the table, sir. Next. I gotta be petty, sir. I gotta be petty, sir.
The hot iron grill something. You stayed in your region and I had hot iron loaded and never killed nothing. That was fire. He had a power scheme that I thought was dope. The twin 4-5 Donovan Mitchells.
No. So how you skip past the power scheme like that?
You talk about it.
There's an approach there.
I didn't really catch it.
The power approach. You watch Power. So now you watch Power Tech.
I love it.
See, the fact that you skip over like that, Ghost. He's getting credit for what he used to do, but now he's in a suit.
Yeah.
So Murda Mook's getting credit for what he used to do. All his accolades is coming from when he battled Party Artie.
Right.
When he battled Lux the first time.
Right. I want
Fire Angle.
You need to talk.
Fire Angle and dope. No, I'll let you talk.
No, you gotta talk about this. This Verb is your king.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Not one of us. I thought that was dope.
The hardest line of the
No, it wasn't the hardest line in the first round. But
Yes, it was.
He said, built the building when the roof collapsed. You said F the lieutenants.
Yeah, it's more than just a line, though.
He talked about that. He said, Def coming threes. This is the third match. That's a swing of that pendulum. I thought that was fire. But that's a swing of that pendulum. You know how Verb does it. I thought that was fire. I like the way he did that.
That was fire.
He said, take it back, retractable. He said, retractable. I'm throwing that word up. He said, retractable. He said, first man alive who sold tickets to his own funeral. Fire. I thought I like that line.
So nothing's crazy.
No, I like the lines. They're fire.
But there's a whole bunch of crazy in Murda Mook's
These lines are crazy.
I like when Verb did the way been through some shit. I've been through every connoisseur. Then I turned into a connoisseur. That's wordplay. That was fire.
Learn to love it. It became a connoisseur. That was crazy.
That was fire.
He said time to peel back the layers. Like when you burn the toast, get surgical. Shell project horizontal and send them. He said the shells pop out horizontal and send them vertical. Like I like that. I like that. He said kill you out of town is all business, but if I smoke a nigga in this house, then it's personal. Like it all tied into him beating Murda Mook at home. I like that. He had a Terminator. I terminate the Terminators. I'm John Connor to him. That's he said raise the blade all in his face and put a comma through him. He don't want this smoke. This is bombing fluid. That was fire. That was fire.
That was
crazy.
cold.
I liked it. I liked the way he called it. That was crazy.
Yeah, the performance was dope.
He said, when I rap, I get comments moving. When you rap, niggas get bored. How Dennis Rodman do it. I like that. That was Dennis Rodman catching rebounds. That was dope. Real nice. He said, F you. I ain't starstruck. Like these new niggas pay homage. I let these new niggas pay homage to you. It's time to eat. I'm gonna go noodles like a college student. That was crazy. That was crazy. Fire first. I edged the first round of Verb.
I can argue that Verb had the best 3 lines of the first round between both of them.
What lines?
The college right there, and the not one of us. I thought that was the haymaker of the round. We talking about Murda Mook having all these bars and stuff like that. Where's the haymakers?
Oh, they coming, and they came in the first round. But
no.
you just
No. So why? Because I think we all agree that Verb got the first round. Why did he win the first round?
He won the first round because his pace was very good, and I like he
He
stayed up with Murda Mook in the first round, and then at the second and third he could not keep up with Mook, but he kept up with Mook in the first round.
Verb got the first because, like, I felt the energy, like I feel like his flow and his delivery made everything better.
Yep.
It made everything
That's
better.
such a great point.
Like, so none of this applies to the second and third round.
Not to me, no.
It died down. It died down to me. It just wasn't enough. It died down.
Yeah, I can't say that his rounds
they went down.
got worse.
He went down.
They didn't get better.
He did bad in the second. He dropped the ball in the second.
I can't agree with that.
dropped the ball in the
I
second.
can't agree with that.
Yeah, he dropped the ball in the second. He got booed. He rapped 3 bars. He got mad and quit. I watched the battle. That's exactly what happened.
That's not what happened.
That is exactly
That's
what
not
happened.
what happened.
But let's go into the second.
Or you gotta cut them loose. Ay, roll a dice, you either win or lose. Baby, fuck all my niggas, ain't no pick and choose. Riding through the bay with that shit on me. Look at you,